Shadows and fire! This is where you die! Come soon! You will not gain the Keystone!
My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion. I have sacrificed everything. What have you? Activate all 3 gateways and summon in the rest of our forces. I'll cut a hole through the demons and meet you in the volcano.
I will join you. Let's kill some more.
Plenty of souls were sacrificed here. The Activator is... I will move ahead and find Alara.
I present you with a gift from Lord Illidan himself. My forces are yours. We will assist in establishing the volcano foothold. Ashtan, forward!
Did I just see one of the gateways activate? I want a full report! Now!
Those things spew fell energy, corrupting everything they touch.
Over here. We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation. Good luck.
Azeroth
I'll make
must
my
not.
way up to the foot.
I will meet you down at the gateway on the Molten Shore.
You live to your soul will be mine.
I'm out of range. This thing will fall.
I will never be taken prisoner again. Never.
destroy all of you. Must be stopped.
Demon hunters are using the gateways! Inquisitor Baleful? Who is this? Speak!
Hurry! You don't
Live
have much
another
time.
day. So long.
I will see you at the final gateway.
Illidari Commander, I present the Chorus Sky. Lord,
I need to get closer.
So weak. Hard to contain. My energy.
another fell volcano.
I almost lost the fight against the
I need a target. I don't have a target.
The pain!
I'll crack open your flesh. Feed upon your soul.
A slight setback. I assure you, it will not happen again.
Enough! My colossal inferno will crush you! My eyes! My eyes!
The Battle Lord sent me.
I sense greater power within you. Have you stolen a demon's essence? Death to the Legion. Remember, nothing
is more important than the Legion's destruction. The Crucible to complete the ritual.
There... Lord Illidan knows the way.
Beliash is protected by those spires of woe. You'll want to deactivate them. Good luck. I'll see you up in the volcano. Give you trouble. Take out the stabilizers. Die!
Deal with these insects below.
Die! Won't survive, Inferno.
huge problem here. We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation. If we do not meet again, it has been an honor.
Ah, there you are. Lord Elden has placed my Shavara at your disposal.
Mount up. The Legion is not playing around. They've unleashed their devastators. We barely made it through. Most of us, anyway. We're under bombardment up here, too.
Are you blind? Kill them!
You made it through. Azeroth must not fall. If we do not meet again, die well. The Spider Fortress, the Soul Engine, and the Forge are their primary targets. The servants of Illidan must succeed.
I'm busy, but I can make time. A fine task for the Coil Scar. I am in agreement. I'd sooner kill you than look at you. We will see it done. I urge you to remember that the Black Temple is under attack.
No place.
It will be
for
as you
Naga.
say.
Time is of the essence. Come, sisters. Our former brethren await our tender
We
mercy.
are all that stands between the Legion. We cannot launch our attack until we are sure we won't be flanked.
Yes, let's be certain to take care of that.
My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion. Will you use your spectral sight on the cave entrance? Something's not right. We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation. Won't escape us! Illidari, attack!
The Coil Scar honor their allegiance.
It's too far away. We don't have a target. The Fell Lord is just ahead!
Damn your spectral sight!
Lord Illidan leads, and the Coil Scar follow.
I would have sundered your
have sacrificed everything. What have you? We will not last much longer if those devastators are not
We are all
destroyed.
that stands. They outnumber
We
us by an
are
order
all
of
that
magnitude.
stands
Can
between
we
the
defeat
Legion
them?
and annihilation.
Azeroth must not fall. Last I saw, Korvos cut a swath of destruction on her way across the bridge.
I commend you on a good start. However, your forces are already wavering. I'd look forward to us meeting, but you will not survive. It's you who won't survive, Demon Witch! How droll. Even from up here, I can sense your
Quickly,
I'm out
kill
of
the
range.
demon hunter!
Tell me, dear, have you considered joining us? Lord Illidan knows the way. The Imp Mother is in that cave right there. I have to go. Kate called me back.
Get away! You cannot have my tome! My fell secrets will consume you! They're stealing our secrets, my queen!
Recover that tome at all costs, my minions!
Your soul will be mine.
I know you're trapped by a nearby pit lord. I ask that you honor our pact and come to their aid.
My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion. Whatever you choose,
Lord Illidan
it will feel
knows the
good
way.
to use more of the Legion's
Trust
power
in Lord
against
Illidan's
them.
plan. is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion. Teach us what you have learned.
Azeroth must not fall. I can
Azeroth must not
destroy the
fall.
Legion on my own.
I can feel it coursing through my veins.
What have you
altering
is
my
dedicated to
body.
destroying the
Demonic
burning
energy.
legion. I want
feel
more
deadlier.
My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion.
We are all that stands between the Legion and the Light. I can't contain the power.
No! Manethra! Come on, let's get up there.
Good luck to all of you. I will get the rest of us up there.
Lord Illidan knows the way. I'll secure the exit portal back to the Black Temple once the others fly up here. Hurry. Kane has already launched. Demon hunters are nothing! The keystone was entrusted to me, but none can resist my kiss. For my children, feast upon our enemies!
Can't attack that target. I don't have a target.
None can resist my kiss. Come forth, my children! Feast upon our enemies! None can resist my kiss. My lord,
Grab the
Sargeras!
keystone. Let's get to the
No!
portal down below and back to the Black Temple. Azeroth must not fall. Lord Illidan knows the way. Hurry! Use the keystone to activate the portal. We must rejoin the fight at the Black Temple.
your report. I will need your help to stop Gul'dan. Free the other Eladari quickly.
I am awake? How is this possible? How many years were wasted in that cell? Why did you let that one free? Why would my Lord Illidan? There could only be...
What's up, dude?
Hey, man.
Not gonna lie, I just realized that my
Yes, I can see you. What do you
mic was off this whole time.
On the stream?
Yeah, I've been streaming this whole time, dude.
Oh.
That's
You
okay.
haven't had a whole lot of people to talk to.
Yeah, it happens. I just find it quite funny.
That is, what is it they say? That's unfortunate. That's what it was.
Very
Unfortunate.
unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
That's cool. I was just like chilling, streaming, doing my thing, bro, and then next thing I
You got a
know,
little too comfortable in your thing, and then...
yeah, it happened.
Oh, no. Anna flies out tomorrow.
I got you. Where's she getting
And-
flying to?
Jersey.
That sounds awful.
She's going to Newark, New Jersey, which is where her dad and her little brother live.
Okay.
And so she's going out to see them, and she's bringing James because she's got a little break between work shifts.
Okay.
And I'm going to be home with Hannah because, for one, we don't want to take Hannah on a plane, and we don't have enough time to drive all the way up there. So,
Sure.
and I've got to work. So,
Also true. Gotta bring home the bacon.
she does that. I just bring home the grease to cook it in.
That's fair. I mean, it could be worse. Dude.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, she brings home the bacon and I bring home the bread.
Hey, listen, man. Never has to happen, okay?
But her flight leaves at 6:15 in the morning,
Gotcha.
and she likes to be there 2 hours early. Understandable. Get through
Yep.
security, which means we have to be there by 4.
Gross.
And it's in Little Rock, which means we have to leave by 3:30,
Even grosser.
which means we have to be up between 2:45 and 3.
Bro.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Chris, maybe I'll kill this guy. He gonna kill me. Bro, I'm just gonna hit you with my breath here. Dragon breath.
You talking about the I-beams?
Yeah.
Never dragon breath. You mean I-beams?
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, okay.
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 It was funny. I was like fighting this boss earlier. And he was like, "You are not worthy to fight me." And I was like, "Okay,
It has been a long time since Mardum.
okay."
Wonder if the name Chad is taken.
Chad?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it is. If you can find a variation of it, though, you know.
Maybe Josh. Josh is definitely taken.
Yeah. Kyle.
How you how you liking the Demon Hunter?
Good. I mean, obviously, this is just the beginning stuff.
Are you gonna roll him DPS or tank?
Tank.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude.
Hold on, so you're just going straight meta.
No, I just figured, you know, I want a tank, and I haven't ever played him. And so I thought, you know what, I'll play him, see what it's like, see if I like it. A lot of movement, which is cool so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like this little glide thing, you know.
Well, that changes.
Oh, I mean, I assume, but it's still.
Well, your glide doesn't, but your dash does. When you turn to a tank, instead of a dash, it's a leap, which means that it's ground targeted.
Correct.
So you just have to get used to hotkey click rather than just hotkey kind of thing.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Feral. Right?
Feral. Yes.
Yeah, for druids.
Druid. Yeah.
When you're thinking of feral, you're thinking all the races have different, forms. The Kultiran turn into this like Wiccan version, right? Of this undead monster. Super cool.
Yeah.
Zandalari trolls turn into this like saber-tooth tiger cat.
Okay.
Yeah, super cool. It's one of the Zandalari's got some of the coolest forms. Trolls have the same thing, which makes sense too. But what loses me is the Tauren. Well, the Night Elves are fine.
Right.
Night Elves turn into a Night Stalker.
Right.
Which is a cat.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so all of those are fine. What doesn't make sense to me is the Tauren and the Worgen.
Okay.
Tauren is a bull.
Okay.
Who turns into a cat with horns.
Okay. That's
The
weird.
Worgen is a wolf. Who turns into a cat with dog elements to it.
That's weird.
Now, why could they have not changed the Worgen form into a wolf? It's not called cat form, it's called feral.
Okay.
So, a feral wolf makes sense.
Yeah.
And the bull, I'm out of ideas. Like, feral is hard to pin for a bull.
Okay.
But it just doesn't...
Yeah. That's just a little weird. What is a Void Elf? Or, no, the Void Elf can't be a druid.
Correct. And interesting enough, neither can the Nightborn.
Huh.
Or... Oh, the High Mountain can. Which turns into a cat with moose horns.
Oh, Lord. Help us all.
Yeah, I don't know. But did you know that there are only there are only two races in the entire game that can play every healing class.
Which one is that?
One of them is the Tauren,
Interesting.
who can play priest, paladin, druid, shaman, and monk.
Huh. Okay.
And the other is the Zandalari trolls,
Weird.
who can also be a priest, paladin, monk, shaman, and druid.
Interesting.
The Night Elf can't be a shaman, can't be a paladin. The Draenei can't be a druid. The Worgen can't be a paladin, shaman, or monk.
Yeah.
The Pandaren can't be a paladin or druid. See where this is going? Like, everybody else is missing
One.
one or two. The only other one that's super close is the Dark Iron Dwarf, who can be all of them except for the druid.
Gotcha. Now, question. Is there still only two classes that can be demon hunters? Or do any
Demon
of
hunters can only be night elf and blood elf.
Okay. I didn't know if that was
The new elves were lifted into it as well.
well.
Mhm.
Well, I knew that the void elf couldn't, because I have that unlocked and it wasn't available.
Correct. Yeah, no, just the void elf, or just the night elf and blood elf.
Okay. This is what I should
Which is still interesting.
isn't. This, let's do that. Kill this guy. Let's press this button because this is fun skill. It has a really high cooldown. This is kind of an interesting though, like with this demon hunter, because you have to like run around so much. Keep collecting his little orb things or whatever. Unless they give you a skill later on that changes that.
They do, and it doesn't take long. Once you become a tank,
Yeah.
hang on, I gotta remember the skill. I'm bringing up my tanks. Also, there's an ability I highly recommend. I'm pretty sure anything you read will also recommend it.
Okay.
But I'll get you a curb on you on that one. If you get the spell Spirit Bomb, it's in your 3rd tier of talent rows.
Okay. I haven't unlocked talents yet.
It's amazing. But Spirit Bomb will consume up to 5 soul fragments in a 25-yard radius.
Okay.
And then explode, affecting all nearby allies or enemies with frailty for 20 seconds, which damages them based on how many fragments you consume.
Yeah.
And frailty on all enemies, any enemy with frailty, you will heal for 10% of all the damage you deal against them.
Oh, okay.
So that's why that's so good. You want to spend your first 5 fragments on it. You pop it, it explodes. You do chunks of damage with the whole team, everybody in the area. Everybody gets this 20-second debuff of you healing yourself on them. Plus you heal from consuming the fragments as well. And then after that, Soul Cleave. Do you have that yet?
Soul Cleave? No.
Okay, it's a tank ability then.
You here.
Soul Cleave, you strike 5 enemies in front of you for a set amount of damage. You heal yourself for a portion of that damage, and then you consume up to 2 fragments within 25 yards to heal you for additional amount per fragment consumed.
Okay.
So that's kind of like your bread and butter skill for self-healing.
Yeah.
And then Fell Devastation is really good too.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't got a lot of these skills quite yet.
That's alright. I love tanking Demon Hunter. Downside is they barely have enough abilities to fill any of my hotbars.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know what their Covenant stuff is, though. My character's only level 50. I never passed it to
Okay.
Shadowlands yet.
I gotcha. On a really awesome note here. Since the Demon Hunter uses leather, I can get his armor up to level 50.
Oh, because the rogue gear.
Yep.
Yep.
Only thing I don't have is a weapon, but it goes. I have a weapon that goes up to 35, which is better than nothing.
I mean, you know, take it where you can.
Yeah. Oh, what do I gotta do? He's countermeasure. You. Oh, and the Demon Hunter also gets 100% movement speed.
Oh, for the mount?
Mount, like the Death Knight does.
Can't say I'm surprised on that one.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that mage, it's gonna be a while before his damage is up there, man. But it's like, once you get all the pieces to it, like, absolutely just dominating. You just have to kill all the pieces to it. I don't know.
That's
yeah, well,
too
especially,
much for me.
I know, it's a lot of, well, and I don't even know where to find, like, even half of that.
And the Legion's destruction elevator will be
Hey, cool. 10
Others are
points.
waiting for you above.
Oh, what was, let's see. Thistle Strike. Infernal Strike creates a sigil of flame when you land. It's cooldown. Used by 8 seconds. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I used.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Good for stuff, yeah.
Well, you're doing that jump a lot anyways, and so if you, instead of starting your pull by doing your AoE, you start your pull by jumping, and then if you don't get everybody, you drop your sigil.
Yes.
Where you don't get people.
Right. Into the Hall of Judgment. We're judging you. Heavily.
Your allies have fallen. My army will crush
Oh,
you
this
before you
guy
can
here.
say
Well, let me
goodbye
get
to
out of this beginning area here.
Oh, you take your time. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot of time to play. I'm just kind of messing around with character creation while I'm
Okay.
waiting for you.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if I'm really going to have a whole lot of time to play because I got to
Okay, I totally get it.
get up so early just today. So,
Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, you'll be able to get home and get a nap once you're
Lord Illidan taught us to fight
done.
and to persevere.
I hope.
Together, we
Yeah, that's
destroyed
right.
countless demons. You chose the
Destroyed countless demons. Cinematic skip.
We are all that stands between the Legion and
Thank you.
annihilation. Remember,
Is it,
nothing is more important than the Legion's
Blue Soldier, one of Lord Design's Stone Rage most trusted tenants. Is a renegade who takes matters into his own hands. Here, we'll just go with it.
There is no convincing
Lord
you, I see.
Illidan knows the way.
Very well, I will take my
Let's keep moving. The others are in the chamber. just
Very
ahead.
well, I take my leave.
fate.
Right, dog? Yeah, I got a random, whatchamacallit, well, because they automatically started me with 20 slot bags. But I also got a, but it also gave me, I randomly found a 28 slot bag. I was like, okay.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
I mean, 28 slot bag, that's massive.
Right. I agree. Alright, let's go kill this guy real quick. Go. This was, yeah, that's right. This.
We need to get closer.
guy's like, I'm gonna hit you. Listen, let me show you how to do the flame breath, bro. Don't understand. Such arrogance.
We've done it, Illatari. Freedom is ours.
Oh. What is this? There's so many sigils and stuff. This is kind of cool.
What sigil are you looking at?
Well, I got Sigil of Flame earlier. And then I also have... I just got the Sigil of Misery.
Okay.
Causes all enemies affected by the sigil power and fear orienting. That's cool.
It's more of an oh shit button because you don't like the fear for everybody running away.
Right, it's only if the healer sucks, which happens. Came across that.
They use it like if you pull a whole room and you're kiting, dude, do it.
Right.
But
Oh cool, this like automatically starts me in Legion. Oh, I guess... Oh no, it goes back to the... to Stormwind City. We played a game tonight called Throw Burrito with our intern tonight. Kind of fun. Basically just throw burritos at people.
The fate of our world.
too bad they're not Bibles, you'd be a pro.
Bro, I won. I won the game, so...
Why am I not surprised?
What is this? Well, we're winning the heart of the human kingdom, but the star grips the bastion of light. Mindset. Backstone. No, I think I just go to Chromie. Yeah. That way. Actually, I'll go over there. And I'm gonna hop onto my maid so we can. We can make things happen.
11 o'clock, dude.
Listen. Get some stuff done. Yeah, unless you're not feeling up to it. Totally good. I could keep playing this guy. It wouldn't bother me.
I'd like to be up to it, but I'd hate for you to stop and then...
Doesn't bother me. Oh, how late do you think you'll play? That'll be the question.
You know what?
That
It's a wonderful question.
curious, you know.
I'm saying it's a wonderful question because I don't know.
Okay.
Like I'm just messing it. Like it's so undecided that I didn't even log into a character. I'm messing around on Character Creator.
That makes sense. Get it? Ba-dum. Totally get it, dude. Yeah, I was just asking because I'm like, you know. Yeah. I was like, you know, if you can make it to midnight, which I don't know if you can, considering, then I'll hop on over because I was thinking about stopping about midnight anyway.
Midnight was not the time I was looking.
That's what I'm saying.
These are not the drones you're looking for.
Dang it.
Thanks for laughing.
Huh?
Anna laughed.
Yeah, I figured.
trust in Lord Illidan's
I was thinking about making a druid, and then I was like, what about a shaman? So I was thinking about making a shaman. And I'm like, I have both of those, and I know I have both of those, but I do like to heal, and I'm okay with that. The downside to it is
Be vigilant.
that hunter and mage are just never gonna get done.
Yeah.
I'm also slightly okay with that. But I don't have these characters on Alliance.
Right.
So it's like, you know, it's. I mean, it's.
Oh man, it just. I get it, dude.
What is.
Honestly, I was sitting here thinking about, like, first goal maybe just being, like, getting one of every class leveled to 60.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's fun. Are you gonna be mixing it up between Alliance and Horde, or are you gonna stick to one or the other?
I'll probably just stick to Alliance for now. Because that's what we've been playing.
I'm fine either way. I found it. Oh, I'm gonna get so much judgment. I know. I know it.
But
So now I'm gonna get a lot of judgment.
I'm here to listen, man.
I find that I appreciate more of the Alliance race picks and choices,
Yeah.
as well as their leaders. In the current state.
I was gonna say, because they're not absolute dicks.
Well, not just that. Like, as you know, we have differences. That's fine. I've always hated Sylvanas.
Yes.
There's a new character, Menethil, who's taken over the undead. That's fine. She's cool.
Yeah.
The orc thrall has fallen too far off the bandwagon. Now he's become a warrior from a shaman, and his is weird. He's not even really the leader of the orcs at this point. It's Sourfang, but Sourfang's dead.
Okay.
So who's leading the orcs?
Oh, great question, man.
I appreciate the Tauren leader. Nobody even really knows the troll leader anymore since Vol'jin died. I like the Blood Elf leader, but he has such a small part and he never appears in anything.
Yeah.
I hate the Goblin leader. Well, he ran off with Sylvanas, so there's a new one, but
Right.
I'm indifferent about the Nightborn and the allied races. Like, I do miss my favorite race of all the Horde is the Zandalari Troll, and when I go to look at it, like, I've always either made a Zandalari Troll or a Blood Elf.
Good day to you. See you later.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, pretty much I just spam Blood Elves all the time. Just because
At least
it's quick.
Yeah, it is quick. That's fair. Now everything's quick, but now that everything's quick, I'm like, I actually appreciate the racial choices from the Alliance a bit. Weirdly enough, I really liked my Shadow Priest gnome, although I have realized that this priest is struggling. I noticed that I can kill stuff easier in Holy.
Oh gosh.
Not that he does more damage in Holy, but I'm so much more survivable.
Yeah.
And it's safer. If I pull 2 people with Shadow, I'm struggling. If I pull 2 people with Holy, I'm like, put another healing on.
Right. That's fair.
I like Space Cows are cool. Ish. Haven't really made one, but they're not bad.
That's fair.
Worgen are great. Big fan of those. Night Elf's alright. don't mind them. Even the dwarves. I like the dwarves better than most of the horde races, and I don't even have one.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Hey. Also, have you seen the Paladin transmog sets? They are amazing.
We are all that stands
If
between
not-
and the others await you at Crassus's Landing. I'll meet you there.
Downside, it's a Paladin, but
That's true.
I know their healing is top tier. Just the way you have to do it is
I
not.
could use
I'm
your
not a
help
fan.
with a tactical decision.
Oh.
My life is dedicated to destroying
With an
the
artifact
Burning
weapon.
Legion.
Have it. Okay.
Azeroth,
Yeah.
But I think leveling one of each class is kind of neat.
Well, I just figured
Gives you perspective.
and you know, it goes. I mean, the leveling honestly goes fairly quick. Especially if you know what you're doing.
Fact.
As far as like, you know, pushing through the areas, because even though like on average the anyway, even though like, you know, they say the average, you take the average of what area is fastest to go through, but that's like an average. So I guess for me, I'm like, you know, just, you know, like, because we made it from, you know, level basically what, 10 to 50 and just like a handful. Like, I mean, we're talking like probably max of like 6 hours. And so,
I mean,
like, just because I'm thinking about the nights that we played, and we played about 2 hours or so each night, and we made it to, you know, to that, you know, quite easily. So,
I can't say you're wrong.
and that's just doing the Legion content. Now, I don't know necessarily if that would mean that, you know, the other one, whatchamacallit, the Warlords of Draenor, not saying that we couldn't do that one faster. We might very well be able to. But it's just like, I don't know, the average always takes it up with all kinds of different stuff, and so, but I was also looking at, see if I can pull go to my history. Okay, so I was looking up tier lists for, you know, damage and stuff, which we had already kind of looked at that. You know, S tier right now, Fire Mage, Balanced Druid. A tier is Outlaw Rogue, Elemental Shaman, Shadow Priest, Marksmanship, Hunter, Frost Mage, Widow, Windwalker Monk, Unholy Death Knight, and nobody cares past that for now.
Wait, repeat all those because I did miss them.
Okay, so the A tier is so S tier, Fire Mage, Balanced Druid right now. The A tier is Outlaw Rogue, Elemental Shaman. Now this is for Mythic Plus, okay? So not raids, but Mythic Plus. So anyways,
We play mostly.
yeah. So Outlaw Rogue, Elemental Shaman, Shadow Priest, Marksmanship Hunter, Frost Mage, Windwalker Monk, and Unholy Death Knight are the A tiers. And then anything else past that right now honestly doesn't matter.
Fair.
And then healer rankings. Number one, the S tier. There's 2 S tiers right now. Huh?
Paladin.
Yeah, Holy Paladin and Restoration Shaman.
Yep.
And then the A tier is Discipline Priest and Restoration Druid. And then Holy, and then Mistweaver Monk.
Yep.
The tanks. Okay, we're S tier, Vengeance Demon Hunter right now. Let's see. Basically, the reason is it's just because they have a really high self-sustain, but they can deal so much damage compared to the other. Is the reason why for Mythic they're looked at really good. Then your A tier, Protection Warrior, Guardian Druid, and Protection Paladin, and then Broodmaster, and then Blood Death Knights is last.
Really?
Yeah, that's obviously for Mythic Plus, which I would assume they're talking about probably the high ranks of Mythic Plus.
Yeah, and right now the balance is one of the best it's ever had. Every class can beat roughly the key 20s.
Agreed. Probably they could definitely beat, probably I'd say probably Death Knight probably doesn't start falling off until you get probably 20 plus. And that's just when you start getting into your minimal things and stuff. So yeah, and honestly it's funny because like I said, Vengeance Demon Hunters were being used the first day of that thing I was watching, but then second day almost everybody, there was like a split between the Demon Hunters and the Guardian Druid. And that was legitimately just because they were able to grab bigger groups than the Demon Hunters. And so the trash mobs went really fast, which a lot of times was what caused people to kind of hiccup a little bit. But I didn't see anybody playing warriors in high Mythic Plus. Or paladins, which, like you said, maybe not necessarily that they wouldn't do well, just once you get into that freaking 26 27 just stupid. Absolutely nuts. But honestly, like I said, the DPS though was pretty much the same across the board, where it was, fire mages. There was always a balanced druid. Like 99% of the time, there was a fire mage. There was only like one instance that I saw somebody using a frost mage, because this particular mythic, I guess, uses the hard part is, or to get the time or whatever, is trying to burst through some of the bosses, and so the frost mage definitely will out damage the fire mage in single target damage, by a pretty good amount. So it was like in this one particular dungeon I saw, or the mythic dungeon, I saw that they had brought in the frost mage to kind of blow through it. I mean, dude, these are like plus 27 mythic, and I mean they were like quickly bringing down some of these bosses with the frost mage, and I was like, dang. But elemental, but pretty much it
kind of surprising, to be honest.
Yeah, but pretty much the fire mage, balanced druid, and elemental shaman were the ones that were like always
consistent.
Used. Except for just like I said, there was a couple of times I saw some people use the outlaw rogue over the balanced druid, but the fire mage and elemental shaman were pretty much used consistently. But Shadow Priest, I didn't see any of them in those super high marksman hunt. There's no hunters or monks or anything like that in the super high ones. I guess most likely just when it comes to getting to the nitty gritty numbers, they just probably fall off slightly shorter than the others, to where it would make it difficult to get through those high tier mythics. And so, but I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, dude, if I could even get to like a plus 20 and get through that, I would be happy. I don't even have to get 27.
I've never, it gets tough as you go, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. So I'd be down with doing it. You can put that high. I don't know about plus 20, but
Yeah. I've seen some people looking, for groups that for like plus 15, a couple plus 17s here and there. And the thing that bothers me though about a lot of that stuff is like they're always like, you have to have your eye level needs to be this high, but I'm like, technically you could have a lower eye level and be pumping out way more damage, but you may just have the better stats on those items, like your top stats, which are like,
yes and no. I do agree with that.
Mhm.
But it's going to be like, you're not going to have a huge gap in eye level versus damage expectation, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. Like if you're sitting at eye level 130, I know that's low, but just hear me out. You're sitting at eye level 130 and you choose a piece eye level 126 or 124 because it has the better stat and you haven't gotten an item to replace it. Yes, you may put out more damage than your eye level 130, but likelihood is if you're sitting at eye level 115 and you have an eye level 130 requirement, that's a little more noticeable. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
when you get to the nitty gritty, like I'm sure you could send them a message to be like, "Hey, I'm sitting at eye level this, but my DPS is this," and they'll be like, "Cool."
Right.
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not 100% sure
I haven't
either.
tried the pug environment like that. I've always just done never any shouts. I've always just done the group finder, not automatic, but like create your own group finder kind of thing.
Yeah.
There is much to be done where you read.
Are you done packing, sweetie?
You're tapping into magic
Why'd you stop?
Odin would have considered dangerous.
A break?
Get it, girl.
You just started.
Only just because.
Don't forget, you got to get up in just a few hours.
Oh, buddy.
Yep.
Rough, dude. Sorry. I'm like, I've done plenty of things like that, but still, it's like, ugh.
I concur.
Not fun.
No, it is not. I agree. So you're leveling a demon hunter for the moment.
Yeah, I'm just kind of blowing through it pretty quickly.
I figured. They're fun. They're fast.
Yeah. I believe it. Fly to the broken shore. That's so funny how going to the broken shore to get like my weapons and stuff. I haven't ever done, like I said, I've never really done a demon hunter, and so it'll be interesting to see how this goes with him.
Is that you?
I've done one.
What?
I've done one.
I know. I want to know what the name
They're
of
fun.
this guy is.
No.
That's fair.
But tell me anyway.
Okay. The name of my guy is Hunting Unicorns. But I wasn't able.
You can leave now. Why unicorns?
I don't know, it just sounded cool.
You and I have different definitions.
Of cool.
Yes.
That's fair.
I like how you have no argument. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Keep moving because these guys.
Their souls have been
I
torn
can
from
ride
their
my bike
bodies.
with no handlebars.
Nice. Good job.
No handlebars.
Alright, let's see how these little. Oh,
You drop them on the ground, they got a 2-second delay, and then they pop.
I know that, but I was
Pop,
just
lock, and drop it.
curious. Oh, this is cool. I like the disorient that it does.
Do they run now still,
No.
or do they not?
It shows
think
that they're
not.
feared, but
But they just cower in place?
yeah.
Thank God. That used to not be that way.
Yeah, dude, I'm bored.
I'm like, why would I ever want to fear people?
And these guys are like nothing, dude. Let's go
Where are we going?
to Baskin Robbins. Right? Yeah, this dude's pretty strong. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Who is?
I like the Demon Hunter. Yeah.
Oh, no, he's great. You get a talent later. Now, the DPS got nerfed heavily. One particular thing made a big difference. It used to be where there was a talent that allowed you to spec to where anytime you use your I-beams,
Yeah.
you would then... There were two things to do. One, it would reset the cooldown of your blade dance, and then two, it would turn you into... It would activate Metamorphosis for like 9 seconds.
Okay.
Blade Dance has like an 8-second cooldown.
Gotcha.
So, what you would do is you would activate Blade Dance, hit a big group, you'd activate I-Beam, beam them down, you'd come out with Metamorphosis, you'd activate Blade Dance immediately again because it reset the cooldown,
Yeah.
and then right before Metamorphosis ended, that 9-second duration, you'd activate it a third time.
Okay.
Because Blade Dance in your Metamorphosis state has a huge increase to it.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it wasn't a long cooldown, so you use it all the time, but you want to make sure to get your value out of it. Downside to that is they nerfed the talent that turns you into Metamorphosis, and instead of doing it for 9 seconds, now it's 6 seconds. And the cooldown on your Blade Dance is 8. So you pop your Blade Dance, you activate it, you turn into Metamorphosis, then you pop your Blade Dance again, and you can't pop it at the end.
Okay.
And it really messed with how well the flow of the thing is, in my opinion.
I gotcha. That makes sense. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
How the war blades look for.
They do.
Alright, let's see. Consume magic.
But Legion reinforcements are approaching as we speak. We must depart.
Oh, what is that skill? I'm having to like read all the skills as I get them. Very interesting. I will say, as of right now, the Demon Hunter, like, Glass Hall is really stupid because it's, like, just the freaking platform up here.
What are you talking about?
Like, there's no...
Oh, how you have to fly out there?
fly out there. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I see what you have to do.
You just have to triple jump.
That's kind of cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. But still, it's like they're like, we don't really fully trust you guys, so we'll just kind of throw you out on this island where we can still see you.
I see your hunt was
You
a
know,
success.
but
And I
I have no doubt it will
don't disagree with it.
I mean, I don't either. But
all that stands between the Legion. These demon souls will power the gateway. On your mark.
Your souls are forfeit.
okay.
Ready when you are, dear.
Try to make 2 of these. Here. Heirloom. Okay, there we go. Strange.
You know what else is strange?
What's
I really don't know.
There we are. Lovely work as always.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
Yes, I'm on your side. It's
I am on your side.
Sorry, the gateway is open. To the Fellhammer.
Druid tanks aren't doing bad right now. You said it.
No, Druid tanks are actually doing really well.
That's interesting.
It's been
Yeah,
far too
they're pretty. I think as far as like,
long.
as far as it goes with being able to take damage, Druid tanks are like top right now in being able to just receive damage, and not die. But I do believe like a lot of the other tanks do quite a bit more damage. The other thing that obviously makes the
I've been waiting for this day.
the druids more useful is the fact that if they have to, they can switch and heal themselves.
Druids?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tanks don't have a shit ton of mana though. But
No.
they do have an ability called I forget what it's called. There's a particular ability that allows them to recover like a huge portion of the damage that they've taken over the last 10 seconds.
Power of the Aldraki war.
And all you do is like when you take a huge hit, you pop that shit and it just
Yeah. Right. But yeah, that's just
But they do have that option. But anytime you come out of tank form, if you take a hit, it's noticeable.
Right.
The coil scar as well.
But yeah, that's just kind of one thing that I had noticed though. You know, they have just utility and things like that. So like if the healer is tied up with, you know, having to, like, especially if you're using paladin and say the paladin had to use bubble or something like that for a little bit and needed to, you know, the druid can switch and throw a healing dot on himself for a second, and along with if you also have a balanced druid in there, you know, you can do that kind of stuff and stuff. A lot of utility you can kind of add in just for
You can always
survival.
battle res your tank or your healer as well, just like the Blood Death Knight, I suppose. But
Yes, which I was looking, and you know, they were saying that like a lot of these guys and items and stuff they were using, a lot of these guys were using like items and whatnot that were giving them a like some type of thing, basically giving them a battle res, and so they were saying that on like one of the teams, team had like 6 or 7 different battle reses they could use.
Because you never know when something goes wrong.
Uh-huh. And I watched some of those teams where it was like they're in the middle of this fight and like they didn't get a damage queue or something like that, and then they had to turn around and they had to turn that around and like say the paladin bubbled and then did a battle res, and then a bunch of other people just started battle resing, and then the whole team was back and ready to go, like in an instant.
And they took the death rather than the wipe. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So I was like, dang, dude. Amazing.
You gotta be prepared for that kind of thing, though, because if you battle res in the wrong order, I mean, it's just gonna add extra deaths to your timer, because
100%.
deaths count against you on your time.
100%, dude.
Behold the Legion's primary
Skip
gateway
this?
to
No.
Azeroth,
Dang
the Tomb of Sargeras.
it. Boom of...
The situation is more dire than we knew. The demons have already infested.
Talking
some
to a
of the
guy at
areas.
church who was asking how the stream's going and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I've got a YouTube channel. I'm up to 200 subscribers right now. I've got about 29 hours of view time. I'm like, oh, I've got more hours of view time than that. And he was like, That's, he's like, how? He's like, you only have like 12 subscribers. I said, yeah, but when you live stream, and let's say you have 3 viewers live streaming, and you just live stream for 3 hours, and you have that consistent 3 viewers, I said, that's 9 hours every single time I live stream. It adds up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
That's a fair point.
mm-hmm,
It almost feels like cheating, doesn't it?
almost.
Not quite, but almost.
I mean, not to me. Fine with me. Yeah. Alright, dude.
We are all that stands between the Legion, and thanks to your power.
Alright, okay,
Plan out every
we'll start with the normal.
Lord
So,
Illidan knows you should return to Dalaran and secure passage to the Broken Isles immediately.
that one. That one. Because I'm not gonna do any more with the artifact crap, so at least as of right now I'm not.
Why not?
Because gonna level and leave Legion, and maybe I will
There you are. I have something to tell you. Lord Illidan knows the way.
Really? That name's not taken?
what?
Really? It says it's available, but when I click it, it says the name is taken.
No. What is it?
All that stands
It was
between
Maul,
the Legion
and I'm like, that's gotta be
and
taken.
Lord Garduno
Oh, okay.
is a matter of utmost importance.
And it was like, it's not. And I'm like, okay, enter.
Hellhammer as soon as
It's
Taken.
taken.
Weird. Don't make any sense at all, man.
What's the situation?
I was like,
Do your duty.
rude.
Like 30th, like,
Oh, real.
Champion, the Skyfire is about to embark on an
you
urgent
are my champion.
Ugh.
Alright, cool. Let's get through this crap. And, you know, all that good stuff.
This is the most powerful ship in the fleet.
Listen, I don't really care.
Stormheim is home to one of the pillars of creation, the Aegis of Agrimar.
Look at that
Frightful
gun.
legends speak of a trial.
Becky.
To conquer this trial is to prove one's worth and lake.
But I do like the double jump though.
Bro, it's hard to transition away from it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I mained him for the first part of Legion. Or the latter part of Legion. I mained a monk going into Legion. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I get it, dude. Of course, that was back in the day when they started much higher.
Mm-hmm. But even then, leveling it up, man.
Yeah.
The 7th Legion, the toughest
Like,
men
you get
in the
used to it,
Alliance has
that double jump, and then,
They too come under
like, no more do you have to worry about slow fall, just jump, jump, jump. And then, knockbacks, like, if you get knocked back and you double jump while you're knocked back in air,
Yeah.
it'll cancel the backward movement and go
Yes.
forward.
I actually figured that out already. On accident.
Huge, awesome thing.
I
Yes.
strongly suspect the situation will demand it.
It had better.
Like
The
the
champagne
Unless I
supernova.
intend on killing
Don't know why
you.
that just went in my head.
Preparations are nearly complete.
You have my
Please,
attention.
make yourselves comfortable.
We will have
beep. Oh, the main deck gun. Okay.
Main cannons, prepare for a second volley as we breach the
Ah.
cloud line.
Where you at?
Bring us in.
Go. Kill
Enemy
these
flyers
bats.
incoming. All guns, fire at will.
There we are. Killing some bats. Oh,
yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that toss burrito game I was telling you about. It was super nice to hit kids with a burrito.
I don't understand.
What's that?
You threw burritos?
Yeah, it's, so yeah, basically, that's how it works. You throw burritos. So it's you get these cards and you try to make matches of 3, and then once you make your matches of 3, then you know, or there's certain cards that you have to make a match of 3 of, which is what is it called? There are like Burrito Duel, Burrito Brawl, and Burrito War, and the way that those work are like the Burrito Duel is the person who puts that down choose between 2 people who have to do a duel. And then there's the Brawl, which is the person to the left and the right of you have to do a duel, or have to try to hit a person with a burrito. Whoever gets hit with the burrito first is the one that loses and gets a burrito bruise. The little tab thing. Anyway, and then there is the like the burrito war is everybody other than the person that laid it down has to use it, has to try to hit, and whoever gets hit first is the one that gets the burrito bruise card. And so anyway, it's just kind of funny, kind of silly. And but it was really fun to hit my kids with the burrito. Just saying, just throwing that out there.
I mean, I'm sure.
We'll check every ship if we have to.
Where you at? Yeah, I enjoyed it personally.
Watch yourself down there. That doesn't look like Westfall stew in those cauldrons.
Hmm.
Go.
We need to get closer.
Can't wait till I get a few more skills here.
It's too far away.
That's all you will get, though.
What?
A few more skills.
I know, but it'll be nice just to get a couple more, like attacking and things like that. Because right now I don't have a whole lot. I don't know. I can't put this on this guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's keep looking.
Oh.
Those are royal.
And I don't know, Havoc. I could always level this guy as Havoc.
You're talking about his damage dealer?
Yeah. If it, I don't know if it would be any faster. I'm sure it would.
You do a ton of damage as the tank version, so
Right. it's
honestly, don't get me wrong, you would be faster in some extent of putting some down, but as long as you're grouping right, you're gonna have a lot less stress as a tank.
That's fair. Especially since I like, you know, all I had to do is run around and grab orbs to heal myself.
You won't have to.
Well, once I get certain skills, yes. I remember you saying.
Once you switch to the tank talents, it'll automatically switch that ability over for you.
Which ability? The orb things or whatever?
Yeah, not the one I was talking about at first, but the second one. It's a slice that you'll do that sucks in 2 orbs at a time.
Yeah, that'll be nice because, like I said, these. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize this till now, but you can use your.
You're too late. The Dark Lady is all.
If your fell devastation, the little eye beam thing or whatever, you can use your glide while in that.
So many bats.
Didn't know that either.
I just now figured that out because I was fighting somebody who was bouncing around, and so I used it and then they bounced and I was like, wait, I can jump. So I double jumped and then did the other one. And I was like, wait, I can do this? That's amazing. Start grabbing everybody. This is it. Okay. Wait, that skill automatically use that? You're busted. Wait, no. That was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I went to use my skill, my jump skill, and it like put it on the stair behind my guy. And so he like, it was just kind of funny because I was like chilling, doing my
You didn't
thing.
go where you wanted to?
No, he went to the stairs instead of in front, and it was funny.
How goes the packing, sweetie? I believe you.
Fantastic, dude.
She said it's great.
Yeah, see?
Monsters! You have no place in this world! You call us monsters? How rich!
You call us monsters? How rich?
I know where you're at. Are you going through Legion again?
Yeah, might as well. I know it really well.
Always go through Legion.
It's so fast.
You gotta try like BFA or Draenor. What we did on Draenor in Alliance.
Yeah, I don't really want to do Draenor.
You have some bad memories of that one.
I mean, I guess it could do BFA as an alliance.
Dang.
It was different.
Let's see. Well, you're in a whole new town. Yeah, you've got plenty of time. You said you're going to be leveling multiple classes, so it's not a big deal, by all means. But
exactly.
WoW, Chromie. You don't know what you did with your allergies? Pills? Well, hopefully you got rid of all your allergies and not your pills, because...
Can you repeat that?
18.
Yeah, apparently Burning Crusade and Wrath are the hardest. Cataclysm, then Mist of Pandaria, then BFA, Legion, and Draenor.
Yeah.
BFA didn't take me very long though.
I didn't think BFA probably would. It's kind of, that doesn't matter. I will say the jumping thing is really nice when you're in water.
Yes, I mean there's some better alternatives.
Like flying.
Yeah, I think the best one is water walking in the
Wow.
Death Knight. The Death Knights is the best because you can cast Frozen Path as a Death Knight without getting dismounted.
Right. Oh, buddy, this is amazing. Hold on. This. Yeah, buddy. That was. I'm not used to being able to do that.
People do say that Legion is some of their favorite leveling stuff.
Well, it's just so fast, and you just are able to accomplish a lot in a short amount of time.
I need to get closer.
And so that's just kind of my thoughts on it. And yeah. And like I said, I've done it so many times now, but with us. And yeah. Also have like some demon form thing too, which is kind of cool. Probably.
Oh yes.
The Metamorphosis.
I like metamorphosis.
Yeah, like, writing.
Really?
What's that?
Got this weird idea.
Okay. Like weird ideas.
Got this weird idea to start naming characters after mental health disorders to bring out awareness.
Okay.
Really weird, I know.
That is really weird.
I'm like, some of them could be cool, like a character named Manic. I'm like, okay, disruptive, abruptive, inconsistent kind of thing. I was like, okay, cool. It would be a really good druid name. Somebody already got it. I'm like, damn, okay.
I worked with somebody who was manic.
Really?
Oh yeah. Also, maybe the religious thing in me, but I was kind of this assumption that this dude might also be demon possessed. But listen, when this kid
no judgment, dude. No, I get it.
Here's the thing, okay? This kid, all right, obviously can't give you a name, anything like that.
Nope.
But
I understand. Respect.
This kid, he, when I first time I ever got there, he would not talk to me. I ended up just talking to his mom the whole time, which is fine. Mom kind of told me about what was going on. It was, very kind of like you were talking about, like had, it was manic. Also a little schizophrenia, things like that. Just like, but the thing is there was also a lot of like uncertainty of what was going on, and so with that being said, it was just really hard. And but like I said, he wouldn't talk to me, wouldn't say anything to me. And then I got there one day and was gonna start working with or the next time I started working with him, he was totally fine. Like
having a good day.
Having a great day, like nothing happened. Which I was like, okay, that's not unheard of with, these kids. And then, like, we don't really talk about like too much. He wasn't really willing for a little bit to talk about what was, what would go through his mind and things like that, which again, pretty normal. They gotta trust you. So time goes by and he finally says, which to kind of also talk about this, he always, the mom told me about this like shadow man that he had always seen, which, not unheard of with people who have schizophrenia and things like that. And I was like, okay. But then he like goes on to tell me about how, he says, I really like when you come around. I was like, yeah, man, I like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I like coming and hanging out with you too. And he's like, well, yeah, of course that. He said, but I like it when you come around because when you come around, the shadow man goes away. And I was like, well, that's great.
I can see both sides of that. Yeah. Like on like a mental health side of thing, you could say that he feels so comfortable and safe around you that a lot of that gets pushed away. And then from a religious side of things, you can obviously see a whole broader picture or, a sense of reality towards it on, the shadow man's fear for what you bring, and et cetera, et cetera.
Right, bro.
That's interesting. Hey, dude. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, it was interesting just kind of, listening and talking to some of these kids and stuff that I, worked with mental health. It's the only thing that sucks about mental health. Well, there's a lot of things that suck about mental health, but biggest one is just the fact that, unless you have a degree, you really can't make a career out of it.
Yeah, you have to be all the way in it, kind of thing.
Yeah, which, like I said, the number one thing that kind of sucks. But guys, doesn't take any damage. I'm not used to playing tanks.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, so incredible.
So the mental health thing, to go back to that.
Oh yeah,
quick,
sorry.
before I go, yes, the two so far that have not been taken. These a wide range, so it's hard, but these are more common-ish.
Okay. ADHD.
Nope.
Oh man, I don't know.
So, go ahead.
I was just saying that you're right. Spectrum is so large. I'm like, I don't know.
The first one I tried was manic. It's not there. I was a little disappointed because I was like, that sounds like a great one to use, and that's not even necessarily a direct thing. That's a descriptive word of a condition.
Yeah.
But insomnia is not one.
Oh, okay.
And somatic is not one, which is also like a slight. Well, it's a condition, but it's also associated to a description.
Yeah.
Things. Like a psychosomatic condition.
Insomnia
like
surprises me, actually.
Me too, for a video gamer to not have insomnia as a character name, already been taken.
Yeah, that one actually is. I'm like, wait, really?
Insomnia was the one that I was like, oh, guess which one's available?
That's weird. Yeah, ironic at the same time.
So I grabbed it.
Yeah. Might as well. X release.
I think that'd be kind of fun.
The insomnia.
No, just making character names based on that to bring forth that kind of thing.
I get it.
Making people think. But it is well past my bedtime.
Yes, sir.
I said I was going to make it till midnight, and I did, and
yeah.
I hate myself.
Yeah, if she has to be there at 3. Oof.
No, she has to be there by 4.
Oh, 4. So you're leaving it.
So we are up by 3 to be out by 3:30. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
3-hour nap.
Hey man. Do what you gotta do. Like I said, hopefully you can get back and get a nap yourself once you get them dropped off. Honestly, you don't have to stick around for a super long time.
No, I'm gonna go up there, drop them off. They're gonna go inside and wait, and I'm gonna head out. So.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have Hannah with me, so.
Obviously.
Yeah, and the drop off at 4 a.m. is gonna be super smooth. So.
Yeah.
And stuff. Well, I will hit you up tomorrow for your stream. I'll be online, able to play and whatnot. So.
Sounds good, dude.
Just hit me up when you're getting started, or I'll message you beforehand if you're late.
Okay. Yeah, ready. I was late tonight, mainly because we had the family night with the intern tonight. So I might end up maybe changing the schedule a little bit just for the summer and maybe start Tuesday at 10. But
this is mine. I filled it with the red ones. It's here because you would never do that. And I don't take it anywhere because I know that's dangerous for you. Alright, I gotta bounce.
Alright, later, dude.
See you, bud.
Okay. Finish up these quests and then I will. Sounds.
Hey, I think I got it!
Victory in battle is the only path to peace. Put that vile thing out of its misery already. Show them what we're made of.
He's not vile, just misunderstood.
This
Alone
understood.
will not win what you seek, but it will get you started. Find me
Do
near
that.
Agramar's vault, and I will put your strength to the test.
Oh, hi!
Got decent money too. Anyway, let's that was almost bad. I don't think I would have died, but could have been gnarly. They're thinking I was actually getting close. Hold on. Gotta do this. This will be fun. There we go.
This land is ancient.
Try to hit 20.
The vault
Probably
before you
crash.
holds not gold, but wisdom. Jotnar is its lock, and glory is its key. Forge a key in the blood of champions.
Blood
and
of champions.
Perhaps the lock will turn. Inside, you will find paths and more.
That's and Blood of Champions.
Been expecting you. Oh, goodbye then.
Here we go. Here we go. Buddy chilling. Here we go now. Should hit me.
I need to get closer.
It should get me where I need to be. What's that pops? Go. Another one in here. Go. Man, I'm loving this. This is fun. I need to get a DPS track. Just to see. He is would you look at that?
I don't have a target.
Yeah. Will ya? This will you. There we go. Yeah, boy. And only 40%. Gosh. Take a while. Okay. Yeah, that's right. There's like warring against you. Yeah, it wasn't a good cool area. See if I can't find a nice. I got this guy here. I want to grab. Plus it. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
It's too far away.
Still feel like that should give me more, but I guess they don't count the one dude. A bigger pool. Here we go. But honestly, the taunt is going to be more of something I use probably in dungeons. Probably lead with that. Actually, if I think about it, this thing goes all the way up there. I will be fighting. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, dude, this is awesome. The self-healing is stupid. Yeah, absolutely. All I had to do is walk around a little bit and was, you know, at the about to die point to, I mean. Yeah. That dude's gonna die, man.
Cower here in your cave while it still stands. The gods will not tolerate your actions, Raikul. You will answer for your heresy.
Okay, after this, I should be able to. Thankfully, I'm not gonna have to. I can sneak and do whatever I need to for a while. There you go. A little bit slower. I can make some pretty big pools, which is nice. Oh, dang. Still a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, I'm about to hit the defend thing. Kill this guy real quick.
He will claim the ages and grant its power to us.
Nobody cares.
This land will be ours.
Right. I run over this way, whatever. Aggro's aggro's. Whoa. Okay. That's ridiculous. Dang, dude. Tell you something, bruh. Wait, it is. Oh, okay, I just need to press it again.
At the end of their life, a Raikul's worth is determined by the great rulers of their people.
Okay, I already did all that. These guys shouldn't aggro me all the way.
Seek these ancient rulers.
But even if they do, they can come along.
Only those deemed worthy shall pass the trial of valor.
This. Dang. Okay, something hard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research because I think
Need a target.
Right. Last but not least. Yeah, I already hit level 20.
Powering up archive device. Archive device power at 50%.
Okay. one last person. Wow.
The record is now accessible.
Cool. I like this.
Here are the oldest and wisest dragons in Stormheim. To fly with them is to sail amongst the gods themselves.
Yeah. Bad?
Seek their blessing to pass the trial of will.
Did a lot of talking too. Finger. Definitely grab. Probably doesn't. Okay. I remember. That's what I was. Oh, bro. Okay, let's see if I can do this without it like messing up on.
Activating sequence. Trial of might.
First try.
I hope you are ready to face your first trial, outsider.
Catch, bro.
As the keeper of this vault, it is my duty to test the might of those
I have to
who
read
wish
more
proceed.
on this fiery brand.
Prepare
It
yourself.
hits. No.
That is enough, outsider.
Cool, dude.
Unbelievable. Decades of waiting without a worthy challenger, only to be beaten twice in
Get
the
this
same
thing.
day.
Thanks, buddy. Dig me at the vaults.
You have shown true valor today, and for this I shall grant you a boon.
Thank you for your.
Hold aloft your weapon, outsider, and receive a gift from the Titans.
The next
It is done. May our power aid you.
22 Sigil of Flame.
Go
This is an
forth,
official.
champion of the
Oh,
vault.
let me. s- Oh, and it also. Oh my god. Go. Okay, I actually know the next area. It is. Yeah, I know exactly. It is that dragon.
Listen well. Walk with purpose.
Walk with purpose. This is when I went up that way. Reality. Gotta hit the bridge. I did not go this direction. I went way up there and low falled on the way down. Wasn't fun. Totally missed it. Much better now. Might put these sigils in a row because it's just super good. Too good.
Champion, it's good to see you. Rykul aren't known for their hospitality. I'll scout out ahead for a good vantage point.
Here there.
Meet me close to the city wall once you have a grapple.
You have a grapple.
Watch, hit her back.
Okay. Now that I have this point here, I can fly. So let's go to Dalaran. Get resting. And grapple a day. One more shield right over here. Call it a night. Anyway, you guys have a